Oh my God. And I was mortified. Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Victoria and I make videos here on YouTube. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below so you never miss out on a new upload. This story time is one that haunts me. You know, like one of those things that happen in your life that is embarrassing and it's just singed into your mind forever. This is one of those. I was thinking today about like things that I could tell and this popped up into my mind. And let me tell you, it is by far the most embarrassing first date that I have ever had. So if you want to hear this incredibly embarrassing story, pause this video, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a cocktail, whatever you need. Come on back and let's get on into today's video. All right, this story takes place about 2 years ago. So for those of you who are watching this and don't know, I am a woman of transgender experience, meaning that I transitioned from male to female a long time ago. Around the time of this date, I was just recovering from my sexual reassignment surgery, changing male genitalia to female genitalia. If you're interested in hearing all about that, I have a ton of videos. I'll link a card right up here and you can go hear all of my story. But yeah, so I had just gotten my sexual reassignment surgery. So I was kind of just feeling the waters. I went on Tinder. I was looking at different people. I was just wanting to talk to a boy and tell them that I had already had surgery because I was used to coming out to guys as transgender and seeing their response and having to tell them that I was pre-op. But this time I was able to tell them that I had had surgery. So I was diving right back into the dating app. So I was swiping through Tinder and who do I see but my now current boyfriend, Christopher. So I was I had known him in high school, as I've said in previous videos, and as you might have seen on our Truly Love Don't Judge special, we did know each other in high school. We lost contact and then we reconnected on Tinder. This is a boy that I have had a crush on for a while. Like, he was into sports, he was into baseball, basketball, all this stuff, so I already thought that he was a cutie pie. And I was already super nervous. So we matched on Tinder. We were talking, things were going really well. He was super respectful. I told him that I was transgender and that I was recovering from getting my bottom surgery. He was very interested to hear more about it, not in any creepy way. So we were chatting and we were vibing really well. So we decided to go on a first date. Now, like I said, I was recovering from my bottom surgery. And for those of you who don't know, it's a very intense process. There's all sorts of stitches, dissolvable and non-dissolvable. There's bandages, there's dilation. You have to be careful as to how much you walk. You have to walk enough, but not too much. I was recovering from my surgery at my parents' house, and this is actually the first time that I went out of the house for longer than like 20 minutes on a walk. So I'd planned this date with Chris, and we were going to go for a walk and maybe grab lunch, and I was super excited. So I drive there, I see him, and of course, I'm just kind of all starry-eyed and like, so we chat and we go to this park and we're going for a walk. Things are going super well. We, tell each other our life stories, where we have been since high school to now. We walked for probably like an hour altogether. And for me, an hour was a lot of walking because of course I just had surgery between my legs. So walking and all the blood flowing all around there was a lot for me. So I started to get a little tired. So I suggested that we grab some lunch. So we did, we left, we got sushi, we talked, and we were vibing super well. Now at this point, we had not kissed, nothing, we were just talking and kind of vibing. And we had some really intense sexual chemistry going on, which we still do. And I could feel that from a mile away. You could have cut the tension with a knife. I kept making these eyes at him because, mind you, I had just had surgery, so I couldn't even like play around down there because I was still so fresh. So I was so pent up and thirsty. So I was giving him these eyes. Girl, oh my God, these eyes. So I'm giving him these really intense eyes, and of course he's like, check please. And so we decided to leave, and he invites me back to his house. Now he knows at this point that I have just had bottom surgery, so he knows that I can't be having sex, I can't be freaky deaky or anything. I have to play it safe pretty much. So he takes me back to his house and we were kind of just talking. And of course, as you can imagine, things kind of heated up a little. We started making out and it was just a good time. You know that feeling of like your first date with somebody and you're about to go in for the kiss, go in for the kill, and you have that like just tension of like, is it okay if I touch their leg? Is it okay if I, like, is he gonna do this? Is he gonna touch my leg? Like, that kind of tension was just like building up. And so finally he leans in and he kisses me, and it was like fireworks people. Like I said, I've had a crush on this boy for so long and we just vibed so well. And I knew right off the bat, like sometimes when you know, you know. So I knew right off the bat and he finally kissed me. So we're making out and he stands up. So of course I stand up and he picks me up. So my legs are like wrapped around him at this point and he's making out with me. He like turns me around and slams me against the wall. It was like so much, but it was so hot. Oh my God. So he's holding me against the wall and girl, I'm tired. Like I cannot be holding myself up by my thighs, grasping onto this guy like a koala. Like you gotta put me down. So he put me down and he decided to put me down on a bed. You can't be putting me in those situations because I just act up, girl. Like you can't put me on a bed and expect me to not, you know what I mean? So I decided that I was going to get up on him. So we're kissing and I'm, you know, kind of like grinding on him a little. And I just like, I realize I've kind of hit my limit that it's getting really steamy, but I know that I can't do anything about it. So I was like, you know what? Let's chill out. Let's just kind of break the tension. And so I get off of him and I look down and I realize, I look down and there was just blood all over his light blue shorts, all over his fucking shorts, you guys. Oh my God. And I was mortified. I was mortified and B, terrified that I just like messed up my surgery. So I was literally petrified. I looked down and I'm like, hey, I don't want you to freak out, but I do think that I bled a little on your shorts. And he looks down and he's like, oh, yeah, no. And he was totally, you're like, totally chill guy. He was like, yeah, no, that's totally fine. Like, are you okay? And that was super nice. But I was okay. I wasn't in pain or anything, but I was bugged out. So I was like, yeah, no, totally fine. Anyway, I gotta go. He asked if I wanted to stay, but I was just so embarrassed. This is my first date with a guy that I've had a crush on since high school. And I bleed all over him. Oh my God. So I was just completely mortified and I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I was also terrified because I wanted to go and check on whatever was going on down there. So I was like, I'm actually gonna go, bye. I contacted my doctor and she said that I probably had like a blood clot on the outside that got a little loose. It wasn't anything bad. It just was probably some coagulated blood that came off and I started bleeding. So thankfully it wasn't anything awful and crazy, but I was so scared because like I said, that was a lot of blood. I had a pad, underwear, and leggings on and I still bled fucking all over those shorts. You know what's crazy too? He actually got the stains out of the shorts, no problem. He went to this music festival like a day or two later and he left them in the tub like soaking for the whole weekend and then he came back and they were totally clean. So he still wears them today. Let me tell you, girl, that blood has some voodoo in it because it's about 2 years later and we are living in an apartment together. This is our bed. This is our bedroom. This is our apartment. So something went right.
You want me to sit here?
Yeah, come over here. So this is the boy who I literally bled all over. So yeah, how was that date, babe?
The date was fantastic. I mean, I could have gone without the bleeding, but
so could I. You know what I mean? As I described to them, we were like making out, getting all hot and heavy, and I got off, and I was like, don't be mad, but I'm pretty sure I bled on you a little. How did you feel when you looked down and saw your pants soaked with blood?
Well, I was less, because I understood the situation of what was going on. I understood she was post-op, and I mean, obviously with surgery, like that kind of stuff can happen. So for me, mostly, I was just scared shitless almost, like, oh my God, did I kill her? Like, is she gonna, did I just ruin everything? No. The pants were less of a concern because I understood the seriousness.
You
of the
sure
surgery.
got every one of those stains right out of those pants though. All right, moral of the story is blood magic works. And if you want to have a partner that loves you unconditionally and is just as amazing as him, make sure you bleed all over his dick.
Nope. Nope. Do not take that advice. Do not. No, bad advice.
All Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you liked it, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It helps out my channel so much. And if you're not already a part of the family, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button down below. I make new videos every single Wednesday. I will link all of my social media in the description box down below, as well as my Amazon merch, Redbubble, and Teespring, so you can check out all of the LGBT merch that I have made just for you. I am also currently available on Wisio. I get a lot of comments from people asking me some questions about dating and sex or relationships or makeup or transition advice. And as much as I want to get back to each and every one of you, I just would be typing all day. So if you have a question for me, if you want me to make you like a 3-minute long personal video giving my true advice for your situation, please click the link down below. I am available on Wisio for commission, and I am more than happy to help you with any problem that you have. I do have a discount code down below for 15% off your first order, and if you're interested, please check it out. I think it's a great platform, and I am happy to help all of you. All right, thank you all again so much for tuning into this video, and until I see you next week, good luck. I love you. Bye.